I am already in a party. Okay, let me just test out my audio. Okay, should be good. There we go. Okay, so I'm playing as Mose. I'm not gonna. I was going to play as Mose through and stream the campaign with her. I just like she's such a weird person to use that I don't want to be like struggling around the whole time while I'm playing as her. I feel like if I was gonna do that, I'm gonna do that when they do the DLC. I'll stream like a Zane or Flack or some of those people that are actually like really fluid, because it's for me most feels like you just have to keep shooting and shooting and shooting, and there's nothing that buffs her damage right now, especially at level 11. So, and I feel like most of my power is coming from this Vladof rifle rather than the mech suit Iron Bear that I have, which shouldn't happen. I do love Vladof rifle, so this one has bipod on it. The only problem with Vladof rifles is some of them that have drum mags on it usually consume 2 ammo per shot, which is something that I don't really want.
Hell yeah, Bolt Hunter! If you'd been around when the invasion started, we just might have held our own. Now ring the bell.
Already
You're gonna
did.
need some iridium to get into the anchor hole. It'll amp up my siren powers.
On an extremely related note, how do you feel about grave robbing?
I've done worse. A lot worse, like, seriously.
Good. There's some iridium hidden in the cemetery.
Hey, she did say she was for it. Every other character's like, yeah, grave robbing.
I've never actually been inside the anchor hole. It's got iridium protections around it, but I think
For the
I can get
win.
around them. There's a passage in my book of ancient siren techniques. Can I go grab it? Since the library...
Let's see how strong the Iron Bear is with Max, or with Ratches. I feel like I'm using it wrong too. Like, you wouldn't use the minigun with it. It's just I'm a big fan of fire rate. Nope, 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 nope. Quit eating. Quit eating. I want that Doom shotgun. It's the double barrel shotgun that in this game what they did is they made it shoot in a satanic thing, a satanic pentagram, and it ends up playing a guitar riff every time you shoot it from the Doom soundtrack, which I've downloaded because I love, ooh, that soundtrack. Oh, such a good soundtrack. There's no game that could beat that soundtrack. This is kind of rivals that though, because I mean the boss fight soundtracks are, ooh, they're spicy. But the thing that Doom beats with it is that it plays constantly. Keeps you engaged. So I did put a post up on Twitter about this game because it's really saddening to see like such a good game get tainted this way. I'm gonna get my tweet up so I could read it. Profile. I said, so I can't play hashtag Borderlands 3 out of fear that if the game fucking crashes, in brackets I said, which has already happened to me 7 times, the error won't load on the PlayStation, making me have to unplug my PlayStation and plug it in again. At Gearbox Official. What the fuck are you thinking? And what I'm talking about is, like, Black Ops 3 had a ton of errors, like blue screens and all that stuff, but the game would load in. Or load the error. So, all you had to do was just open the game back again. This just, it doesn't load. I get to 40%, then it stops. And that's if I'm lucky. Usually it just doesn't load at all.
Yes! That's so freaking cool, I want to die instantly. I'm gonna be a vault hunter too. Or I would be if my ass signed me more than just guarding a dusty-ass library and staring at water for like 100 hours. Sorry, just really boring around here. So, we're gonna loot this graveyard or what? What you got, Gate? Nothing, bitch! You got nothing!
What was the matter with her hands?
Oh, crap!
Attention, everyone! This is Captain Trump.
The game is good. The story good. Now, people hate the villains in this. The Calypso twins. I mean, I don't like them. The one that I like the most is Troy, just because of how he looks. He looks badass with that huge robot arm and the jacket. He just looks cool. But people are saying that he's not as good as Handsome Jack, which I totally disagree with, because you're right off the bat, you're misunderstanding what Gearbox is trying to do. In that case, why don't they just make Handsome Jack's son as a villain, and then you would be able to say that he's not as good as Handsome Jack, because at least they're trying to make Handsome Jack's son be like a Handsome Jack then. They're trying to do completely different things with the Calypso twins, which, yeah, it might not hit a lot of people in the same way Handsome Jack did, but see, that's the thing about villains, it's a hit or miss. So, the arguments about this game just made me reference the Jacob Saggy Tits song.
I can open this tomb up, no sweat. What you got, tomb? You got nothing. Maya says the monks put iridium in tombs, so the dead isn't spending money.
Looted, and looted. Ammo.
Huh, empty.
Weak. But I know a few more places we can try.
Captain Trump here! Again! Why are your statue polishers fighting back? Anyway, I thought you're supposed to be all zen and shit. Stop this rebellion immediately!
Tron is my favorite side villain, or minor villain I should say. Tron! Oh, I love Vladof rifles so goddamn much. And I'm gonna be keeping that grenade for like the entire game, because you get it, I think it's a special edition thing, but you get it, you like, I lost my train of thought there, looking out the window. You get it from a special edition, but what happens is when you throw it and it hits an enemy, it actually drops money. That's why you saw a bunch of money drops there. And if it hits, after it drops money, another grenade will come out, it'll come towards you. So if there's like a bunch of enemies like this, I would throw it back at that orange suit guy, and then the grenade that comes back would hit this guy. It'll drop even more money. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep. I got Hunter's favorite type of hat. Obviously he loves the Ushankas. I think this Ushanka isn't. It's like a Ushanka, but without the back on it. Die. 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 I do like Mo's melee though. I think I said that in my Mo's video. I just love the idea of like a combat knife thing. And yes, I do plan on making a final zombies video. Or zombies map video. It's just... I was bawling my eyes though. I just... The cutscene is so heartbreaking. But it's heartbreaking in the good ways. Our characters got what they wanted. Now they had to die for it though. They ended up dying. It's just... They ended up with the Agarthan device getting what they wanted, and just... That's the ending we need. Now, they didn't show us what our characters looked like in that area, which I don't think I like as much. But if, and I'm only saying if, Treyarch was to make like a conceptual art of like, for example, a Dempsey, the premise Dempsey, he said he would make a darn good DI and toughen the kids up. If they were to release, and I say they as in like Treyarch or Jason Blundell, who's ever in the zombies, just the zombies team makes conceptual art for Dempsey and what he would look like as a DI, and he's like in this base training soldiers or like kids who are in the military. That would be good. Like, I would like to see that for each of our characters.
That's it?
I wish we fought Monty though, because from the looks of it, the Easter egg just consists of you getting the Agarthan device. I would like at the very end, if there was a boss fight, if Monty would like intercept and be like, "Oh, you can't have this. You're mine," or some shit. Like, that'd be cool, because we actually saw his true form. So it would be just like the Shadow Man, except Monty, like maybe even the Shadow Man butted in and was fighting Monty alongside us. Be neat. It would have to be done right though.
I got this one. Ah, it's sticky! Why? Why is it sticky? Oh, bugs are so weird. Ratch! I hate Ratch! Or is it Ratchets? Either way.
Oh yeah, and JC Backfire uploaded another video because,
Maya's gonna need way more than
oh boy, he keeps claiming that he likes making content. No, he doesn't. He doesn't like making content. He fucked off to Twitch. As soon as he did that and ditched his YouTube channel where the majority of his player base or fan base was, yeah, he's not. And he doesn't like making content. He likes making money, which, yeah, sure, everybody does. But if you're gonna claim that you like making content, at least prove that you like making content.
Big Ratch! Big freaking Ratch! Kill it! No mercy! No mercy! It must die!
I'm not gonna do any of the side quests from now on because I watch Vinyl Akuma Gaming, and he said that when you beat the game on normal mode, when you like kill Tyrene, the Destroyer, then you end up the side missions that you didn't do end up scaling up to your level. so I plan on doing those on Mayhem 3, which yeah, I guess I'll stream it. Me doing all the side missions with a character. I want them to come out with level raise. I wish, like, because I feel like in Borderlands 2, if I remember correctly, they did have the level cap first at 50. You need to raise your standards. Like, the fact that they don't have Ultimate Vault Hunter mode in this is baffling. Because they should come out with Ultimate Vault Hunter mode on launch now, since they already made it. And now they need to come up with a new mode, which they did. It's Mayhem. And maybe make it so Mayhem mode is unlocked after only on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. It's sort of like OP levels or overpower levels in Borderlands 2. And I think in the pre-sequel, I don't know. Oh, this is fully automatic. Good. Russian offensive, most can spray and shoot at the same time. Sir, scorching RPMs, most games. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use this just because it doesn't drain my fuel as much. Oh, I won't even be able to use that for... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch the railgun O for the grenade launcher for now. I just like railguns. Why can't there just be railguns as their own separate weapon? It's either an E-Tech weapon or a special weapon. Oh, and guess what quest I did? I did a quest that actually got me, it's an Easter egg again to Ghostbusters. I got Egon's proton thing. When I reach Necro to when you reach Necro to Feo and you meet Typhon de Leon, Grouse will give you a side quest. You just do the first side quest about a dark cannon. Yeah, you get the it's called Egon, and it's not like Egon, it's E. Gone, as in I'd gone away to someplace. And it's a solid laser beam. Just like, wait, how much does that do? I'll take it. 5 damage, sure. Or, 5 magazine, sure. I think they really need to dial back the Atlas because, oh, look at this, target grenade. Okay, there, now all I need to do is just, here, watch my XP bar. One second. Oh, wait, it ran out. 1 second, how long do they stay tracked for? 8 seconds, okay. There, now watch my XP bar. I can literally look away from them while shooting and I will hit them. And there's ones that are way longer than 8 seconds. It's like 34 seconds. They're purple assault rifles. And instead of a grenade, they're called tracker pucks. And whenever you kill an enemy that has a tracker puck on it, then the tracker puck will go to the nearest enemy. So you could, and I think the time actually restarts every time it hits an enemy. So if your thing is strong enough, or you're doing bonus damage from skills, you can clear out rooms with little to no effort. Pretty much making this whole function right here useless.
Let's get it over with.
Rocket launchers are the same way. They're Atlas makes like wrist pistols and wrist rockets. You could track or some person with them, and I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep. You could track one person with them, or if it's a grenade, you could track multiple, and the rockets just home in on that person, which is batshit insane to me, because it's a rocket launcher. You shouldn't need to track it. Add like even a more powerful thing to it. And with my experience with the rockets, there's like multiple projectiles being shot out at the cost of one ammo, so one or two. How does this work? Consumes 2 ammo. Okay, so what's making me not consume ammo? Nothing's making me for sure not consume ammo. Look, I didn't... What? Huh? Oh, I need to go back down here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna load up my Zane character. And then... Because I'm close to beating the game with him on True Vault Hunter mode. I'll do Moe's on my own time, just because I understand, like, this is a looter shooter, and they can become boring in the beginning. They are very boring in the beginning. I'm super close to beating the game. It's like I'd say like 1 or 2 hours, maybe even less than an hour if I'm just speeding through it, but I'll be right back. Okay, this is where it becomes the most hectic that you're gonna see, because there's like level 50 mobs are obviously gonna be stronger than the ones I was playing with as Moes. Okay, let me just look at where I have to be. Okay, I'm going down there. Right here. Yeah, there is a glitch that Gearbox really needs to fix. Look at my Guardian tokens. Every now and again, it like brings me down to -40, and I have to keep leveling it up, and leveling it up, and leveling it up like 40 times in order to get it to 0, so I could actually get some Guardian tokens again.
The key. It's with her. She watches over. Not in a grave, Vault Hunter! The headstone! Yeah. Yes, I could have been clearer. I got it. Okay. Whew. That's done. Take the key. Right. Now to the vault. Like I said, me and Leda, we killed the monster, but there's something you gotta see. When me and Leda first saw Troy, Irene's tattoos, we knew we had to protect her. Sirens! Woo!
The rarest thing in the universe. And there were 2 of them right in our arms. The only way to keep them safe was to stay here forever. But that didn't work out so well. I might have been a first-rate adventurer, but I was a third-rate pops. If you don't raise your kids right, what kind of hero are you? Listen, what comes next, it ain't gonna be easy. We got one shot, but I gotta fix this. For later.
This rings. Been avoiding this place a long time. So
I was watching this video. It's Gearbox pretty much advertising.
I got something for you.
They're advertising the next event that's gonna happen. It's like in the next month, roughly, what we could expect in the next month, called Bloody Harvest. They also said that they weren't planning on releasing any DLC Vault Hunters because, and I quote, people choose their characters and don't change them afterwards. Now, I will tell you how retarded that is by just simply saying
I've never been inside the machine, but I'm gonna guess
my main is Zero or Salvador in Borderlands 2.
And hey, from one vault
I main Krieg now. As soon as I saw him come out, I started playing as Krieg instantly.
In order to access the Iridian machine,
Why?
I'll need to
Because he's a
charge
good
that
character.
machine. Bring it up to Sanctuary.
So, that's kind of a bullshit argument to make. Just make your characters good. Me personally, if in the lore Nereid didn't die, which Nereid is what makes all those Iridian slabs, if Nereid didn't die, I would love to see Nereid as a playable character, just to see how badass she would be. She was like the first siren, I think she stated that she used the machine to trap away the destroyer. So she's obviously badass.
Guess I'll give it a whack.
Return to Sanctuary. That's the best character right there. That sign that says Moxie's XOXO. Best character, Moxie. Ice-T is such a good person for this. That's Ice-T. He's so funny. Balex is right below Moxie for me.
Yo, Lilith! The Vault Hunter's back!
Vault Hunter, did you bring me that lock of Typhon's hair? Right, yes. Inappropriate timing. End of the universe and all. Just put it in my lab. Good job getting that key, killer. Give it to Tannis, who can charge it. Ava, would you like to join me?
How does it work?
Oh, this is so cute.
A feeling. Here.
Oh, gross. Do you taste olives?
Look, I always thought fried pickles.
It worked. Here, Vault Hunter, all yours.
Oh, it's so cute.
So, how do we know this machine
Thing is gonna do what it's supposed to and not, like, blow up the whole universe.
Now I have to go down to this, I'm pretty sure. Not Tazendir, it's this, and into Typhon's home. That was the biggest mistake I've made. I probably could have saved that too, if I just didn't do that slam attack.
Vault Hunter, time to see what this machine can do. Go ahead, put in the last vault key.
Already did.
Well, let's get to it. We got a universe to save.
Ah, I see. Now those connections between the vaults make sense. The vaults on Promethea and Eden 6.
Yep, already know. They're connected because those are the vaults that their keys power the machines. I know I said that it would be more actiony. Just bear with me. Bear with me. We're about to come across some enemies.
We must focus. The first step is to locate the machine's control console.
This place could use some furniture. A nice divan. Them Meridians never did anything small, did they? Oh, I guess you do need a planet-sized machine to seal up an entire planet.
Come on, open. Don't have much longer, because I gotta go somewhere.
Hey, you're glowing.
Oh, you're too kind.
No, seriously.
Fascinating. Perhaps Sirens had some hand in constructing this machine.
You know what? You remind me of Lady.
Catch me, Vault Hunter. I swoon. If only I had a decade to study this machine. Its design is mind-gasmingly complex, but I do believe its primary operation to be fairly straightforward. To start, I require the Pandora Vault Key. Interesting. Now it seems we must offer the remaining keys to the Guardian statues. Then the machine will draw power from the vaults on those planets, closing Pandora. To the other statues, Vault Hunter. Quickly now.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Guardians! Let's take them out together! Good thing I never told my daughter about this place. But stay sharp. If I know the Iridians, there's sure to be some Guardians around.
Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
Hashtag action. Action! I have so many kill skills gone right now. It makes me invincible essentially. Because I have like bonus damage, I could shoot more projectiles out of my guns, I have amp shot, which is our glowing thing out of my barrel. I have a thing that essentially makes me regenerate health for the damage, or for a portion of the damage I deal. Which essentially, if I shoot an enemy with this, I could gain like my health back in half, or half my health back from it. That's how good it is.
I was hairless for a month.
So needless to say, as soon as I start killing enemies or dealing damage, yeah, I am good.
Run! Be distracted! See that?
Oh yeah, and my shield, whenever people damage it or are close to it, they have a chance, they take a radiation damage, and they have a chance to become radiated, which is essentially the, whenever you saw an enemy that's yellowed, has a yellow glow on it, or whatnot, that's radiated enemies. When you kill those type of enemies, they explode, dealing even more radiation damage. It's my favorite element in this game, next to well, yeah, it is my favorite element actually, now that I think of it, because it helps with anything. Unlike how shock is only good against the blue health bars, and fire is good against red, and corrosive's good against yellow. Radiation's good against anything, really. There's nothing that's weak against radiation, because nothing is weak against radiation in this game. Radiation just helps crowd control. Oh, shot Typhon. Oh, where are you, where are you, where are you? Let me see here. Okay, my clone can deal with them while I extract the iridium from this.
Thinking I can crack it now?
Never, there's no such thing as enough iridium, because you could use it for so much. There's, like, iridium's ever been used this much in a game before of Borderlands. Because they're going to be adding stuff to the market for like new heads and stuff like that. Where's the pedestal? Oh, right here.
Huh. This glyph says to reveal the steps. Guess it means use that switch.
There.
Whoa.
And I fail.
Quite a schlep. Guess the Meridians didn't mind a little exercise.
I'm gonna beat you,
Good thing I got the
Typhon.
win. See up top.
I'm gonna beat you, Typhon!
Wait.
Someone's calling. Okay, I am back and ready to power up the machine. The moist cheese.
What the hell is this? Cool trick, Dad. This is my new family.
Come on, she knows we're here. We gotta hurry.
You know what? I'm getting my legendary sub machine gun. It's a flamethrower. So you know it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I will put this on instead of the sniper. It's a good pistol. Oh, and it also has legs too when you throw it. Ouch. You can't kill me. Stop thinking you can. I just pulled a woods clothes out of my ass like that. You can't kill me! I really wish my bug boy was charged up, please. Yeah! Radiation explosion.
For you, I'm doing it for you. Everybody gets good. You got a death wish?
I love this. It's sort of a like the shotguns in this. They sort of remind me of Doom to begin with, especially Jacob's shotguns, because the way you reload them, you just slap slap a handful of bullets in it, like the Doom guy does.
Holy baloney! Would you look at that? This way! Come on! Go on, give it the key!
do not like the way this key looks. It's just not symmetrical and it bothers
The
me.
machine nearly has enough power to seal Pandora. Keep going.
Last one, Vault Hunter. This way. Stay sharp. This way. Come on.
Going down!
Tugboat activate.
You're not gonna stop me getting to the destroyer.
Green, you don't know what you're doing, Starlight. The destroyer's called that for a reason. It literally eats stuff.
Not if I eat it first.
X1? What?
Fight!
Flamethrower. Flamethrower, 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 flame. No. Flamethrower. No. I said flamethrower. I hate anointed. They're like way too strong. They need their health lowered if they're gonna be that damaging. Yeah, look at my health now, or my fight for your life health. Look.
Welcome back. We missed you.
And the anointed regenerated his health. Might as well get this claptrap shit.
Reveal your secrets.
How did that guy even get here? Maybe this place works differently with space. And time. Oh great! A functional star
Stupidness.
chasm module! I'm just so happy my friend will know when's an appropriate time to use the all-important social tool, Daddy Star Chasm!
Please don't stop it. Are you serious? Oh, you're funny. You're so funny. Come on, get me. Or not. I'll get myself. Yeah, you're dead. Suck on my toenail. Can I? There we go.
I got them on that one!
Oh, cool. What? The hell? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here because I gotta get ready to go somewhere with my parents. So I will see you later. And we all know this, right? I played a violent game, so you know what that means. Time to go take it out in real life. Shot a gun in a game with a controller, so that means I know how to shoot a gun in real life, boy.